Today we're diving deep into one of the most ambitious independent Linux distribution updates of the year. The release of AerynOS 2026.02, a milestone that delivers a powerful combination of modern desktop environments, updated core technologies, and meaningful refinements across the entire system. This release is particularly exciting because it brings together three major desktop stacks in their latest iterations: GNOME 49.4 KDE Plasma 9.9 and Cosme 1.08. Rather than focusing on a single user experience, this distribution continues to embrace flexibility and user choice, positioning itself as a forward-looking platform built for experimentation, performance, and modern work. AerynOS 2026.02 represents far more than a routine package refresh. It reflects a philosophy centered on atomic updates, developer-friendly tooling, and a clean but powerful user experience. Even though the project is still officially in its alpha stage, the level of polish and integration visible in this snapshot signals a clear direction. The distribution aims to be fast, modular, and dependable while still remaining on the cutting edge of Linux development. For enthusiasts who enjoy testing emerging platforms or developers seeking a modern-based system, this release offers a compelling glimpse into what the future of Linux distributions might look like. One of the biggest highlights in this update is the inclusion of GNOME 49.4. GNOME has long been recognized for its clean, distraction-free workflow and strong focus on usability. In this version, stability and refinement take center stage. Numerous upstream fixes have been integrated, addressing lingering quirks in system settings, display configuration behavior, and background service responsiveness. The desktop feels fluid, consistent, and cohesive. Animations are smooth, window management is predictable, and the quick settings menu behaves reliably across hardware configurations. These improvements may not always appear flashy on the surface, but they collectively elevate the day-to-day experience. Performance optimizations in GNOME 49.4 also contribute to a more responsive environment. Memory handling has been refined, reducing overhead in longer sessions, especially when running multiple applications simultaneously. Wayland session stability continues to improve, making it a more viable default for a broader range of hardware setups. For laptop users, power management behavior has also matured with better idle detection and improved resource scaling during lighter workloads. These under-the-hood adjustments ensure that the desktop not only looks modern but behaves reliably in real-world usage. Application integration within the GNOME stack remains one of its greatest strengths. Core utilities such as the File Manager, System Honor, and Settings application maintain visual and functional consistency. In this release, several minor user interface inconsistencies have been resolved, contributing to a smoother experience overall. Even subtle improvements like faster search indexing and improved thumbnail generation help make the desktop feel more refined. For creators, developers, or general users, these cumulative enhancements translate into a system that feels stable and mature despite the alpha status of the distribution hosting it. Alongside GNOME, this release delivers KDE Plasma 6.6, continuing the major transition into the Qt6 era. Plasma has always been associated with deep customization and powerful configurability, and version 6.6 builds upon that legacy. The desktop introduces additional performance tuning, ensuring smoother rendering and improved responsiveness under Wayland. Window animations feel consistent, panel behavior is stable, and multi-monitor configurations are handled more gracefully than in earlier iterations of the 6X series. KDE Plasma 6.6 also enhances its system settings modules, reorganizing certain configuration panels for improved clarity. Users who appreciate granular control over their desktop environment will find plenty to explore, from detailed compositor adjustments to refined theme management options. Plasma remains one of the most versatile desktop environments available. In this AerynOS release, integration feels tight, with dependencies aligned properly and default configurations chosen to provide a balanced out-of-box experience without overwhelming newcomers. Another noteworthy improvement within the Plasma stack is its screenshot and screen capture tool, which now includes expanded capabilities and refinements that make capturing and annotating content easier. Small improvements like these contribute significantly to workflow efficiency. Developers are coding demonstrations, educators creating tutorials, and users documenting issues will appreciate the additional reliability and clarity these enhancements bring. Perhaps the most intriguing inclusion in AerynOS 2026.02 is Cosme 1.0.8. Originally designed as a fresh approach to desktop computing, Cosmic continues to evolve into a robust and independent environment with its own identity. Version 1.0.8 focuses heavily on usability, polish, and bug resolution. Several issues affecting multimedia playback in conjunction with desktop widgets have been addressed, eliminating freezes and unexpected behavior in specific scenarios. File management interactions have also been streamlined, including refinements to recent files, listings, and improvements to contextual menu responsiveness. Cosmic's design philosophy emphasizes productivity and logical workspace organization. Workspaces are easily accessible, tiling features are intuitive, and keyboard navigation is prioritized. In this release, small but meaningful quality of life additions such as quick path copying and smoother drag and drop handling enhance everyday efficiency. The environment feels purposeful, clean, and increasingly mature. Its presence alongside GNOME and KDE underscores AerynOS's commitment to desktop diversity, allowing users to select the workflow model that best fits their preferences. Beyond the desktop layers, AerynOS 2026.02 brings a modern Linux kernel, updated toolchains, and refreshed core libraries. Kernel-level updates contribute to improved hardware compatibility, including better support for newer graphics adapters, wireless chipsets, and storage controllers. These enhancements ensure broader device coverage and more consistent performance across different systems. For users testing the distribution on recent hardware, this can mean smoother installation and fewer post-install adjustments. The Atomic Update system remains one of the defining characteristics of Aeryn. Instead of applying incremental package changes in a traditional manner, the system employs transactional updates that allow entire system states to be upgraded safely and efficiently. In this release, update speed has been significantly improved. File processing operations complete at impressive rates, drastically reducing the time required to apply large system updates. This performance boost enhances the practicality of the Atomic model, making it more appealing even to users accustomed to conventional rolling release systems. Atomic updates also contribute to system reliability. If an update fails or introduces instability, the ability to revert to a previous known good state provides peace of mind. This design philosophy aligns well with modern infrastructure practices and containerized workflows, reflecting the growing convergence between desktop Linux and cloud-native methods. For developers experimenting with system-level changes, the rollback capability can be especially valuable. Installer improvements further enhance the overall experience. A console-based installation mode with integrated Wi-Fi support ensures that users without wired connectivity can still complete installations seamlessly. This addresses a common frustration encountered in many distributions, where wireless setup is either absent or requires additional manual steps. By incorporating wireless configuration directly into the installation workflow, AerynOS lowers barriers to entry and accommodates modern connectivity realities. The Live ISO environment has also received refinements. Boot times feel optimized, and hardware detection appears more consistent. Partitioning workflows remain straightforward, balancing flexibility with clarity. Even though the system remains in alpha, the installer demonstrates a strong commitment to user accessibility. Clear prompts, logical sequencing, and responsive feedback contribute to a smoother onboarding process. Underneath these user-facing improvements lies an evolving build and packaging infrastructure. AerynOS continues refining its tooling stack to streamline package construction and repository management. Faster dependency resolution and improved build pipelines result in quicker turnaround times for updates. This efficiency benefits end users directly, ensuring that upstream improvements are integrated promptly without sacrificing stability testing. The distributions repository also includes updated versions of widely used applications, from web browsers and email clients to development tools and virtualization software. This ensures that users installing AerynOS 2026.02 to gain immediate access to current features and security patches. Developers will appreciate modern compiler versions and updated libraries, while general users benefit from up-to-date productivity tools. Performance tuning extends beyond the update mechanism. Disk I/O operations feel snappy. Application launch times are competitive, and background services appear optimized for minimal resource consumption. These cumulative enhancements contribute to an overall perception of responsiveness. Even on mid-range hardware, the system maintains fluidity across tasks. Security considerations are also evident in this release. Updated cryptographic libraries, refreshed certificate bundles, and timely patches reinforce system integrity. The Atomic Update model inherently reduces the risk of partial upgrades that could introduce inconsistencies. Combined with regular upstream synchronization, this approach positions AerynOS as a secure experimental platform. From a design standpoint, AerynOS maintains a relatively neutral visual identity, allowing each desktop environment to express its own aesthetic. This approach avoids heavy customization layers that could complicate updates or diverge significantly from upstream behavior. Users familiar with GNOME, KDE, or Cosmic will feel at home, while still benefiting from the distribution's underlying innovations. Community engagement continues to play an important role in shaping the project. Feedback gathered from testers during previous alpha snapshots has influenced bug prioritization and feature adjustments. Transparent communication about progress and limitations fosters trust among early adopters. This collaborative dynamic is essential for a distribution still refining its long-term roadmap. Testing AerynOS 2026.02 in virtual machines reveals solid compatibility with common hyper. Display scaling works reliably. Shared clipboard functionality behaves as expected, and resource allocation scales predictably. For those evaluating the system before deploying it on physical hardware, virtualization support is reassuringly stable. On bare metal installations, hardware detection remains largely automatic, graphics acceleration functions correctly on supported drivers, audio routing behaves consistently, and power management integrates well with laptop firmware. Minor edge cases may still surface due to the alpha stage, but the baseline experience is impressively coherent. The presence of 3 distinct desktop environments within a single distribution snapshot offers an opportunity for direct comparison. Users can evaluate GNOME's streamlined workflow against KDE's expansive customization options or explore Cosma's productivity-centric design. This versatility encourages experimentation and helps users identify their preferred environment without switching distributions. As the Linux ecosystem continues evolving toward Wayland-based sessions, AerynOS aligns with this transition. Both GNOME and KDE emphasize Wayland's stability improvements, and Cosmic's development trajectory also embraces modern display server protocols. This forward compatibility positions the distribution well for future graphics stack advancements. Documentation and release notes accompanying the February 2026 snapshot provide transparency about known issues and upcoming priorities, while the system is not yet recommended for production workloads. Enthusiasts comfortable with testing environments will find it stable enough for exploration and feedback. Looking ahead, the continued refinement of atomic updates and build tooling may become the distribution's defining advantage. Faster update cycles combined with rollback safety create a compelling value proposition. If development momentum continues at this pace, AerynOS could emerge as a notable player in the broader Linux landscape. In summary, AerynOS 2026.02 is an ambitious alpha release that successfully integrates GNOME 49.4, KDE Plasma 9.9, and Cosmic 1.0.8 into a cohesive, performance-oriented platform. It demonstrates meaningful improvements in update speed, installer flexibility, hardware compatibility, and desktop polish. While still evolving, the distribution showcases a clear vision centered on atomic reliability, user choice, and modern Linux innovation. For testers, developers, and enthusiasts eager to explore fresh approaches to system design, this release offers a rich and promising foundation.